Hey guys, I just wanted to get on here real quick today and talk about this situation, partly that happened over there in Wayne County with Monica Palmer and William Hartman are the names of the two members of the Board of Canvassers in Wayne County who did not want to certify their vote. They didn't want to vote to certify that those votes out there. There were 72%, I think, of all of the counts that came in were they didn't line up. The amount of votes that went in did not line up with the amount of votes that came out after the count. Something was fishy and squirrely there. They did not want to certify without a recount. They were bullied, they were harassed, they were threatened, and then they were deceived. And so I just wanted to show you actually what happened yesterday at the state level. There was in fact, let me go ahead and set this up over here properly so that that shows up right. Okay. Sorry about that. So I have this video here from yesterday's state Board of Canvassers voted actually to certify the votes in Michigan. Hopefully we're still going to get an audit. We're praying for that. But this is actually Monica Palmer's, they had her in the Zoom meeting. It was a 4-hour meeting. Most of us didn't spend the time to do all that. But what she says here, I thought was worthy to put out on video to address what was going on there and why she changed her vote, all that stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and let her speak for herself here. This here is Monica at the meeting through a Zoom call yesterday.
And spell your first and last name.
Monica Palmer, M-O.
Go ahead.
Monicapalmer.
And I do know I have Board Member Schenkel had a question for you.
Sure.
Okay.
I might have two.
Oh, no,
Hi,
okay,
Monica. Norm Schenkel. We've talked on the phone, Monica and I. She goes through months ago, and I saw your affidavit that you filed, and I'm going to start with just asking that during your Tuesday deadline to certify for Wayne County, you initially had a tie, so the motion was defeated. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And then after that motion, there was public comment taken. And then tell me what happened that caused you to go back and have another motion made.
Vice Chair Kinlock pulled me aside for a discussion and offered a solution of an audit on those unbalanced, unexplained precincts throughout Wayne County. In the heat of the moment, I should have realized that the law does not allow for that audit to happen before your certification.
I'm just going to pause right there for just a second. Go to side by side. So what we hear her saying here is she says, they pulled me aside. By the way, that was right around the time that Zoom meeting, the video went off and they quit broadcasting for a little bit. So they could pull them aside to do this, right? And then he feeds her information that he can't even follow through on just to get her to vote yes. And be deceitful about it, essentially, was the goal. So I just wanted to stop and point that out, that this was obviously underhanded the way it was handled to start with. So I'll go ahead and let her continue here now.
Unfortunately, I did not put the two together in the stress of the moment, especially with the public commentary. And in a good faith effort of relying on the information that Vice Chair Kinlock gave me, we moved forward with the motion. Because my understanding with a comprehensive independent audit, hopefully we would be able to find the explanations that we didn't have for those precincts and absentee counting boards. And in my view, that that solution would satisfy what we needed to certify the canvas. If I had been a little bit more on my feet and realized that that audit couldn't be completed, I would have not voted for that motion.
Monica, when your vice chair counterpart suggested an audit, did he say he had any conversations with anybody that was going to do the audit?
He said that he had confirmation from Governor Whitmer that that audit would take place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have the
So she said she was told she had confirmation from Governor Whitmer that there would be an audit. And you're going to find out immediately after the meeting, the Secretary of State said, we aren't doing no audit. So this was all just one big ploy, one big lie. You know Whitmer is not going to want to have an audit of those votes. So, yeah, this is just so underhanded the way this was handled. I'll let her continue now because she's also going to talk about some stuff that it was just terrible, awful things that people have done. So I'll let her continue as soon as I can get this over here to play.
the minutes of your meeting from last Tuesday?
I received them shortly before this meeting began.
Are they accurate in your opinion, the minutes that you're looking at?
I have not had a chance to review the entire document yet.
Do you recall, as part of the motion to certify, that someone made a motion to reconsider the vote by which the certification failed before they made the motion to certify?
No, there was no motion to reconsider.
And are you mandated to be guided by Robert's Rules of Order?
My understanding after doing a little research is that there is no distinction of what rules we need to use. And upon further review, I believe that if I was going to bring that up, it would have had to been done at the time.
So my last question is that I think, I don't know about my Democrat colleagues, but I know Aaron and I have received quite a few comments, outright threats, nasty emails, telling me my family's at risk. I had one person even suggest, Shingle, you got to vote yes to certify for the safety of your family. So we've been through that. And I think you and Mr. Hartman went through the same type of thing. Tell us about what you went through.
Well, lots of public comment with harsh words. There was a state rep-elect who brought up my daughter and on public comment listed what town I live in and what school my daughter goes to. I have received text messages with graphic photos of naked dead women, and then a photo of my daughter letting me know that that's what's going to happen to my daughter, calling me a terrorist and saying that my entire family should be fearful for their lives.
Okay. It sounds a little bit more.
Oh, all right. I'm going to stop it right there. That's sick. That's disgusting. And this happened, by the way, live through Zoom calls. If you can do it yourself, you can go back and take a look at it. It's you can find it on YouTube. People who were just outright threatening and harassing and calling them racist for 2 hours. It's not racist to want an accurate count of the votes and make sure that hundreds of ballots that may have been snuck, or thousands of ballots that may have been snuck in the middle of the night, that there wasn't any of that going on. I think that we actually have some pretty good ideas that some of that stuff might have been going on. People wearing Biden shirts as election officials. They wouldn't let me wear my Trump hat in to vote, but they'll let an official wear a Biden shirt, just on and on it goes. Videos that we have all seen, or many of us may have seen, of people, Republican folks who wanted to go in there to look at ballots, who were not allowed in. Some very powerful video out there that y'all ought to look at. But this threatening people because they don't want to certify the vote, and putting it out there that I know where your kids go to school, and threatening them with death threats and photos of grotesque dead women with threats. That's going on by the left to intimidate you from wanting to seek the truth. This has to stop. This is disgusting. It's sick, and it ought not be happening. Anyhow, I just thought you might want to take a look at that video today and see that. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notifications. If you're getting me on Parler, follow me on Parler, upvote, Echo, MeWe. I've been putting stuff out that way too. So find me on MeWe. Bearded Shepherd is on MeWe. Take a look at that. Follow me there. Please do that, guys, so that you can see this content, like the stuff so other people can see these videos and share. But thank you guys for your time. Y'all have a great day.